Hi, it's Soraya, and today I will be testing, or not testing, but going over Google Sheets. Let's get started. I just want to say that Google Sheets is essentially free, as long as you have a email, or you are a student, because as a student you get an email. You have free access to Google Sheets as well as other Google tools like Google Slides, Google Docs, and such. There are some benefits and some things that you will get, what we're going to go over right now. For starters, they have the business starter, which gives you 30 gigabytes of storage and access to Gemini AI, which is Google's new AI assistant, and a certain amount of participants. As the prices go up, so does the storage, as you can see, and full power of AI, as well as the participants go up, and you get, which is like recording, noise cancellation, e-signature, and then Business Plus, even more storage. You still get that full power of AI. You have even more participants allowed, and you get attendance tracking, which was not offered here. And then for enterprise, it doesn't give you an exact amount, but it does say contact sales, but you still get pretty good amount of storage, similar to Business Plus. You still get that full power of AI, and you have 1,000 participants and new things like in domain live streaming. And as you can see, they're having a sale, I guess. Initially it says like 7/14/22, but as you can see, it's 357 and 1467. Privacy, I did want to say that Google Sheets didn't have a specific privacy policy, but Google as a whole does. And as I was doing my research, it does apply to Google Sheets. So for Google in general, it is certified with FERPA, as well as COPA. Google Sheets is specifically under Google for Education. Like I mentioned before, things like Google Slides, Google Docs, Google Classroom, those are all things under Google for Education. This is like the main privacy policy that would apply to Google Sheets, but I'm just going to speed through it. Feel free to slow down and take a look. As you can see, again, certified FERPA and COPA. Sign in to Google Sheets, and I'm going to demonstrate how to make a template. So I'm already signed into all my Google accounts. I have my email, which was provided to me by my university, so I do have that free access. You get some templates to start off with, but we're going to do a blank spreadsheet. And today I'm going to show you how to make a classroom attendance sheet. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I thought this was a good place to start, considering this is pretty much the basis for classrooms and how classrooms will work. So first things first, you do want to title your spreadsheet. We're going to name this one Classroom Attendance. And we're going to name these columns. You don't want to name these, like the letters of these columns, because these are used to keep track. So like A1 and B2, like they appear right here. It's just a great way to keep track of things, especially when you're making graphs, or like times tables and things like that, just to keep track of stuff. So for here, we're gonna do names, and then we're just gonna do 3 days to go by, just because this is an example. Otherwise, I would do a full week, or even a year, honestly. Then we're going to do our names. So you can just click a box and press insert and do what I'm about to show you, but I think it's easier just to highlight the columns. You're going to press insert and then checkbox. You know, my teacher did attendance this way, and she just edited it like every week and looked over it and such. But we're going to take attendance as usual, And let's just say
only one of them came to class on Wednesday.
You can do this if you want to like keep track of when and where students are absent. And my teacher would specifically do this because when going back a week later or a month later, it's just easier to see like with color. So we're going to press conditional formatting and D2 is selected, but we're going to add D4. So those are both selected, and then we can just color coordinate it, like I said, so when we come back and look at our attendance, it's very clear
who was present those days and who was not.
And then we can see the day and then the student. It would be easier to tell if there was a lot of information here, but because we only have 3 students and 3 days, it does look a little bit underwhelming.
Another tip, if you are checking like weekly or monthly, you can do different tabs. So you're just using one sheet the entire semester or school year. This I just want to do like a week example. So first one is finals week, and then this second attendance sheet would be like testing for finals. But just things like that. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed.